What's up guys, we're back with another crush video today, except today we're going to switch it up a little bit. Let me show you some of the stuff we're going to crush and what we're going to use to crush them. And unfortunately it started raining on us right at the end of the day, so we're going to try to make this quick. But the first thing we're going to crush is this little Chevy Aveo. If you saw one of my last videos, we did a little scrapyard science and replaced the engine oil with water to see how long it would run. If you want to see that, go check it out. Then today this little scrap dirt bike came in. It's not worth saving. I'm a hoarder of anything like that, especially name brand stuff, and it's not worth saving. So we're gonna crush it. One thing that we're gonna do differently today is I turned this I-beam into a spike. So we're gonna pick this I-beam up vertically and drop it onto the roof of that car and see what that spike will do, and then we'll probably still crush it with the plate. And then this big hay baler came in. We're gonna see what will happen if we drop some stuff on that. It should hold up pretty good because it's all steel, but it's relatively thin, so that'll be interesting to see. And probably the most interesting piece is going to be this little Mustang skid steer. It's mostly complete. It's missing the wheels and the bucket, but I'm interested to see how the roll cage is going to hold up. We use these machines every day, and thankfully we've never rolled one over or had something fall on a cab to ever experience their actual strength. So today we're going to drop some stuff on this old Mustang and see what happens. Well, I expected it to stick into the roof of the car like that, but I did not expect it to flip the car over like it did. That's pretty impressive, but I guess it makes sense because that beam is so tall and it has so much leverage from being that much higher. But I'd say that turned out pretty good. That worked out pretty good for the first time dropping with a new spike. But I don't think we're done yet with this car. We're going to drop a couple more things on it, make sure we get it nice and flat. Well, we couldn't stop with just a spike, and since we're going to crush the skid steer anyways, we might as well drop it on a car. That landed perfectly. And I would definitely say that if a flying skid steer ever comes at you going down the highway, you're going to be in trouble. Oh yeah. Well, while we're at it, we might as well drop the plate too. This bigger machine today so he can lift that plate a little bit higher, and this car literally looks like it's broken in half. I mean, the nose is sitting super high and the back, oh my gosh, that's I mean, that's what I expected with a car this small and that heavy plate. Check out that wheel leaning straight in. Well, that's pretty cool. Also, I've seen some of you guys comment saying to be careful, watch out for things flying off the cars and stuff when we crush them. And that's why I'm always wearing safety glasses and a hard hat and stand really far away. But what we've been doing lately is we've got this old trench box, and I just stand inside of it in the edge and hold my cameras out to the side so that we can still see everything. Crazy. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but it is probably like half as thick as it was before it was crushed. I kind of wish it would have fallen straight down on it, but seeing it on its side is actually pretty good too. I mean, it just busted the engine into a million pieces. That's hilarious. I'm gonna try to stand it up and see what it looks like after that. Well, this is what the other side looks like, about the same as the first side. I'm glad that I double checked all of the oil and everything was completely drained out of this thing, because it absolutely annihilated the motor. But oh well, on to the next. Well guys, that's pretty much it for this week. He's taking that trench box and putting it back over in the corner of the yard. That way we can use it again for next week. Whenever he's dropping the plate on stuff, I always stand inside that trench box just in case anything flies off. That way it can't hit me. This was pretty successful. I think that the baler held up a lot better than I expected. The dirt bike got turned to absolutely nothing. And I think that we learned that skid steer roll cages are actually pretty safe. So that's good to know. Also, I think some of my camera settings got changed from the rain, so if some of the video was in time warp or whatever GoPro calls it, to where it's really fast, I apologize for that. It's been raining on us, but since we were already set up to do this, I figured we'd go ahead and film everything. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.